It's a chilly night here in Silicon Valley as we make our way to San Francisco International Airport to catch our flight down to Manila. United is the largest carrier on this route by capacity, operating 2 daily nonstop flights between San Francisco and Manila on their Boeing 777-300ER. Tonight, we'll be taking the later of United's 2 departures, pushing back at 11 p.m. Pacific time for the long journey across the Pacific. Over there, third aircraft from the left, you can see the Philippine Airlines 777, which I've previously reviewed on this channel, flying from Manila back to San Francisco. If you don't want to miss more airline reviews like this, make sure to subscribe. It really helps support the channel. We're now inside SFO's International Terminal, heading to United's check-in area. As Premium Plus passengers, we're able to use the Premier Access line, and check-in takes almost no time. Premium Plus includes 2 checked bags up to 50 pounds each, plus 1 carry-on and 1 personal item. This is the same allowance as standard economy, though basic economy passengers don't get a carry-on at all. After a quick TSA check, we walk into Concourse G. In 2022, the Wall Street Journal ranked San Francisco International Airport as the top large U.S. airport, thanks to good on-time performance, short security waits, and strong customer satisfaction compared with other major airports. SFO also stands out for dining, with more than 70 restaurants and food options throughout the terminals. United doesn't include lounge access for Premium Plus passengers on this flight, but there's an open terrace at the end of the concourse that's great for plane spotting. Another reason I like flying through SFO. At our gate, the 777-300ER waits. This aircraft was delivered to United in June 2017. Pre-boarding begins about 20 minutes before departure for global services and 1K members. Premium Plus boards in Group 2, just after the Polaris cabin. Because tonight's flight is fully booked, United is using 2 jet bridges. We board through the second one, which takes us through the rear section of Polaris Business Class. 60 lie-flat seats in a 1-2-1 layout. In Premium Plus, United configures the 777 with 24 seats in a 2-4-2 layout. These are Collins Aerospace MIQ seats, the same style often used in first class on domestic flights, but tonight there are long-haul seats for 14 hours. Each seat has an adjustable headrest, a footrest, and an adjustable leg support. Waiting at the seat are a pillow, a comforter-style blanket made from recycled bottles, and an amenity kit. We'll look at that later. Each seat also has a 13-inch in-flight entertainment screen, controllable by touch or remote. There's a USB-A port, a universal power outlet, and a headphone jack built into the seat. The center armrest flips up to reveal a small storage space. The tray table swings out from under the other armrest and includes a built-in phone or tablet holder. Even when the seat ahead is reclined, there's enough room to eat or work comfortably, a nice improvement over standard economy.
FAA regulations require you to follow the instructions of our crew members and comply with all posted and lighted signs. Please review the safety card located at your seat.
It's important to have your seatbelt on at all times. To fasten your seatbelt, slide the metal end into the buckle. Tighten by pulling the loose end of the strap. Lift the buckle to release. When the seatbelt sign is on, your seatbelt must be fastened low and tight across your lap. In case of unexpected turbulence.
However, it will be interesting to see how United plans to remain competitive on trans-Pacific flights. While the aircraft are only around 9 years old, certain aspects of the onboard experience are already beginning to feel dated. For example, the cabin pressurization is set at approximately 8,000 feet, and humidity levels are noticeably lower compared to newer aircraft such as the A350, which can maintain lower cabin altitudes and higher humidity. This difference helps passengers feel less fatigued after long flights. Additionally, the in-flight entertainment system feels laggy, further highlighting the need for updates as passenger expectations continue to rise and competitors move quickly to modernize or at least provide hardware upgrades to their fleets. United's retrofit strategy will be crucial in maintaining comfort and appeal, especially as airlines like Philippine Airlines introduce brand new aircraft such as the A350-1000 on the same routes. after takeoff, the crew began preparations for the initial meal service. While this may seem like a minor nitpick, especially for premium economy, here was no hot towel service provided. This is worth noting because airlines such as Singapore Airlines and Philippine Airlines offer hot towels even in standard economy class. Adding this small but thoughtful touch would be an easy way for United to enhance the onboard experience and better align with international competitors. As we wait for our meal service, let's review some seat features that haven't been mentioned yet. The base seats in this cabin are Collins Aerospace MIQ seats, offering a 6-inch recline and an adjustable thigh cushion, both controlled with the buttons on the right. The seat backs also include adjustable footrests, which make a significant difference on long flights. For in-flight entertainment, passengers in premium economy are provided Meridian headphones, the same headphones used in business class. These headphones offer good passive noise cancellation and high audio quality. United Premium Economy passengers can pre-order their meals for dinner. Tonight there were 2 options, a chicken dish and a vegetarian squash option. Like other American carriers, no printed menus were provided, only verbal descriptions of chicken or squash. According to the United app, the chicken option is herb sautéed gnocchi with roasted baby carrots, crisp snow peas, and a creamy chicken velouté. When my meal arrived, the salad was wilted arugula with a radish garnish, and the dressing was overly oily. The bread roll was cold, and while the chicken was tender, it lacked flavor. The gnocchi had a microwaved aftertaste, and the packaged dessert was disappointing. While premium economy offers ceramic dishware and metal cutlery, an upgrade over economy's plastic, the food quality felt worse than economy in some ways. Economy even offers 3 meal options, while premium economy only provides 2, and business class offers up to 5. United could improve dinner service by offering at least 3 meal choices in premium economy, serving warm bread rolls, adding a side like fresh fruit, and including better desserts. Perhaps by rolling the Polaris dessert cart further into the cabin. Providing these small touches for 24 more passengers would not be difficult and would significantly improve the premium economy experience, making it more competitive with international carriers. Another issue on this flight was inconsistent service from the cabin crew. About half of the flight attendants seemed engaged and professional, while others appeared disengaged or unwilling to provide service. When asking for assistance, it often felt like a burden. The premium economy crew seemed split between serving premium economy, and after distributing trays, they quickly moved to economy and did not offer drink refills. Tray collection in premium economy was slow and uneven. On one side of the cabin, trays were collected 10 minutes earlier than the other side, leaving some passengers holding dirty trays unnecessarily. On the return flight, a Polaris flight attendant visibly reacted with surprise and frustration that premium economy trays were still out, apologizing while helping to collect them one by one. Overall, premium economy felt like an afterthought, with limited attention from the cabin crew shared with economy passengers. Premium Plus shares lavatories with standard economy, which can create noticeable issues on a full flight. With roughly 1 lavatory for every 48 passengers, wait times can get long, especially when the flight is completely booked. This becomes even more noticeable on a 14-hour trans-Pacific flight, where passengers often need to use the restroom multiple times. On top of that, business class passengers occasionally walk back to use these same lavatories, which only adds to the congestion. The lavatories themselves are very basic. Each is equipped with only foamy soap and paper towels. There are no extra amenities like lotion, hand sanitizer, or wipes that some international carriers provide. During the flight, the lavatories can become messy fairly quickly. Floors often get sticky, and discarded tissues and other debris can pile up. Before trying to get a bit of rest on this 14-hour flight, let's go over United's entertainment offering. In-flight entertainment is one of United's strong suits. United Extensize Content Library, aided by a partnership with HBO Max, which provides an endless amount of shows and movies. Something else that I appreciate about United's infotainment system is that it offers certain shows with full seasons, not just random episodes from a show. Something of note with United's infotainment system is the built-in ads. I have been noticing a rise in advertisement on full service carriers for a while now, and I'm not a fan, as it makes the experience less premium. United also gives you the option to play ambient sound through the in-flight system with calming nature senses to help you to sleep. It also allows you to display a wake for meals option so you don't miss any meals. United also offers an interactive map view to stay updated on your flight progress. The only notable thing missing from this entertainment system is a tail camera. United also offers Spotify on this flight, although for this flight it was just a handful of playlists, Recently, United Airlines announced a new partnership with Spotify that will make the streaming service available on all United flights through its in-flight entertainment system. Passengers will be able to access Spotify's music, podcasts, and playlists directly on their personal devices while connected to United's onboard Wi-Fi without needing to download content ahead of time. If you would like to view the in-flight entertainment on your own device, which, if you are flying economy with smaller screens, will be a better experience on your device. United also allows you to preview the current in-flight entertainment options before you even step on the aircraft, which is something I really appreciate. Through the United app, you can browse the full movie and TV catalog ahead of time, including what's newly added and what's leaving soon. This makes it easy to plan what you want to watch on a long flight like this, instead of wasting time scrolling once you're already on board. It's especially useful if you want to download backups to your personal device or decide whether you'll rely on the seatback screen or your own tablet. Another nice touch is that United allows you to connect your own wireless headphones via Bluetooth directly to the seatback screen. This means you don't have to deal with airline-issued headphones or awkward adapters. Speaking of connectivity, one area where United truly excels is its mobile app. I have rarely flown with an airline that offers an app this detailed and genuinely useful throughout the entire travel experience. Beyond standard features like online check-in and booking flights, the United app allows you to track exactly where your incoming aircraft is coming from, which helps set realistic expectations if delays are likely. The app also lets you preview the full meal service for your flight, pre-order meals in advance, and see when each meal service will take place on board. You can track your checked luggage in real time to confirm when it has been loaded onto the aircraft, which adds a lot of peace of mind on long-haul international flights. United also provides live gate information and push notifications if your gate changes, helping you avoid unnecessary stress in busy terminals. At airports like San Francisco, the app goes even further by offering an exact step-by-step terminal map that shows you where to go, including the location of check-in counters, security checkpoints, lounges, and boarding gates. If you ever get turned around inside the terminal, the app can actively guide you to your gate, which is surprisingly useful in large international airports. The app also features a live seat map, allows you to track upgrades and empty seats, and provides real-time flight updates, giving passengers an unusually high level of visibility and control over their journey. When it comes to in-flight Wi-Fi, United offers free messaging for all passengers, though this is limited to text-only messages and does not support images or media. If you want full internet access, you can purchase Wi-Fi for around $7 for 1 hour or $24 for the entire flight, which is fairly reasonable for a long-haul route like this. Looking ahead, United has announced a major upgrade to its in-flight connectivity by partnering with SpaceX's Starlink satellite internet service. Over the next few years, Starlink will be installed across United's regional and mainline fleet, with installations already underway on hundreds of aircraft. Once fully rolled out, the service will be free for all Mileage Plus members and promises fast, high-speed internet capable of streaming, browsing, and working at speeds similar to what you would expect on the ground. This rollout is part of United's broader effort to modernize in-flight technology and expand its digital and entertainment offerings across the fleet. And with that, it's finally time to try to get some sleep on this 14-hour flight across the Pacific. Good morning. I was able to catch 4 hours of sleep, even with the seat only providing 6 inches of recline. Around 6 hours into the flight attendants began the mid-flight snack service. They first did a round of drinks, and this is where I can compliment United. The flight attendants made an effort to hand out full cans along with a cup of ice, which I appreciated. On the United app, there were 2 snack options listed: a spinach boursin and Havarti cheese sandwich on olive oil bread, or a chicken sandwich with chimichurri sauce on soft French bread. However, when it came time for service, only one option was available: the chicken with chimichurri on soft French bread. A selection of prepackaged snacks was also offered in a basket for passengers to choose from. I opted for a bag of cookies, which were pretty solid. While the sandwich was served warm, it was definitely not fresh. The bread was soft and moist, but in an artificial way, almost as if it had absorbed condensation from the packaging. The chicken itself was rubbery. This sandwich was clearly not made fresh for the flight, and honestly felt more like a bad gas station sandwich. Around this time, my legs were starting to get stiff, so I decided to walk back to the rear cabins on this Boeing 777. United has configured their Boeing 777-300 with Collins Aerospace Aspire seats in a 3-4-3 layout. In the 2 rear cabins, United offers 2 products: Economy Plus and Standard Economy. There are 62 Economy Plus seats and 204 Standard Economy seats, with Economy Plus taking up the first 6 rows of the Economy section. Economy Plus offers 34 inches of seat pitch and about 4 inches of recline. Honestly, this feels a bit underwhelming considering United can charge over $250 to select these seats. For that price, you're only getting Group 3 boarding out of 6 groups and about 3 extra inches of legroom, which doesn't feel entirely worth it. Standard Economy offers 31 inches of seat pitch and 3 inches of recline, which is right around the industry standard. Both have a seat width of about 17.05 inches, which is average, maybe even a little tight for long international flights. And one thing I also noticed on this flight was the absence of a mid-flight snack bar in the mid or rear galley for premium economy or economy passengers, which was a bit disappointing on such a long trans-Pacific route. For comparison, Philippine Airlines' Boeing 777 economy cabin offers 328 seats in their main configuration. Their seats provide 33 inches of pitch and a very generous 6 inches of recline in standard economy. While the seats may be a bit older, they seem to offer noticeably more comfort in terms of legroom and recline. 6 inches of recline is especially impressive when you remember that it matches the recline offered in United's Premium Plus cabin. As United continues expanding its route network across Asia, it's interesting to think about how they plan to compete, because their hard and soft product in economy does feel like it's lagging behind many Asian carriers. That said, demand on trans-Pacific routes clearly remains strong. After just 2 years of daily service to Manila, United added a second daily 777 flight, showing just how high demand for these routes continues to be. One thing I really like about United Premium Plus is the Brooks Brothers amenity kit. It comes with a high-quality wooden toothbrush, a super comfortable sleep mask, socks, toothpaste, and Pericone MD skincare, all in eco-friendly packaging. Honestly, for a premium economy product, this feels above average, almost like business class, and the pouch itself is sleek and reusable. With all that said, as the sun begins to rise on the horizon, the crew slowly brings up the cabin lights. At this point, I assume breakfast service was about to begin. Unlike the earlier meal service, there were no pre-order options available, and passengers were given 2 choices: either gnudi with garlic confit sauce and basil walnut pesto, or tender birria beef with melted cheese on toasted sourdough. Just before the service began, one of the flight attendants made a brief announcement over the PA apologizing in advance, saying the breakfast might not meet passengers' expectations. That definitely caught my attention. I ended up choosing the birria beef sandwich. It was served with a small salad that was actually surprisingly fresh, with artichoke and mozzarella, along with a dry multigrain bread roll. But as you can probably tell, this really wasn't breakfast. Even though we were landing around 6 a.m., United decided to serve what felt more like a lunch or mid-flight snack, which was a bit confusing. The sandwich itself was just okay. The bread was quite dry, although the beef and cheese were decent. The real highlight was the salad, which was crisp and fresh, ironically much better than the salad served during the earlier dinner service. Overall, though, this meal didn't meet expectations. It was missing basic breakfast elements. There wasn't even something simple like fresh fruit or yogurt. Once again, it also took quite a while for the flight attendants to come back through the cabin to check on passengers or collect trays. In fact, it seemed like economy meal trays were cleared before premium economy, which was surprising. In the end, this service really didn't feel like a premium economy experience. The meal felt more like a mid-flight snack than a proper breakfast, and unfortunately, that doesn't bode well for United's premium economy product. As we begin to land into the Philippines, we're preparing to land at Ninoy Aquino International Airport, the main international gateway serving Manila. Tonight we'll be arriving at Naya Terminal 3, which is a significant improvement compared to Naya Terminal 1. Terminal 1 is the airport's original international terminal, opening back in 1982, and over the years it has gained a reputation for being overcrowded, outdated, and difficult to navigate. Terminal 3, on the other hand, is the newest and largest terminal at Naya. The terminal first opened in 2008 and became fully operational in 2014. It spans over 180,000 square meters and stretches nearly 1.2 kilometers long, with around 20 jet bridges and the ability to handle up to 32 aircraft at once, making it far better equipped to handle the growing number of passengers traveling through Manila. With the runway now in sight, our journey across the Pacific is coming to an end. In just a few seconds, we'll be touching down at Ninoy Aquino International Airport here in Manila.
Good morning everyone and welcome to Manila. The local time is 6:29. We hope you enjoy your time in Manila or wherever your travel takes you. And if this is
So in the end, the big question is United Premium Economy worth it? The answer really is it depends. If United improves the food and overall service, and the price of Premium Economy is no more than about double the cost of Standard Economy, then I would say it can be worth it for the extra comfort and extra space on such a long flight. However, if the Premium Economy ticket costs more than double the price of regular economy, I would not recommend it. At that point, the upgrade simply does not justify the price. For this particular route, I would say around $2,400 per ticket is about the maximum you should pay for United's Premium Economy product. For example, when looking at prices in July, Premium Economy fares on this route can range from $2,800 to $3,000, while Standard Economy tickets were often under $1,300, which in my opinion is overpriced for what you're getting. On the other hand, the tickets for this flight on November 19th were about $2,154 per person, which I think is a fair value. It may still be slightly expensive, but it is much more reasonable for this route. Upon exiting the aircraft and making our way through immigration, it's immediately clear how much better Terminal 3 is compared to Terminal 1. While it still feels crowded, the terminal is much more organized and in noticeably better condition. With United Premium Plus, our luggage arrives faster thanks to the priority baggage tags, saving us around 20 minutes compared to standard baggage. As we wait for our bags here at Baggage Claim, that brings us to the end of this flight review. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more aviation news and flight reviews, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.